at our disposal.
I think you're calling for me.
Yes. Looking for a completely worthless, useless pilot right here, ladies and gentlemen. Please give an applause or a boo, whichever comes first, the Black Baron.
Yeah, it's very nice to see all of you. I don't think you know how to boo, but that is okay.
They're getting the hang of it.
Oh, that's a little more appropriate, okay.
All right, the Black Baron is going to teach Fifi to fly. Is that correct?
I don't think he could teach me anything.
But of course I can. I'm a very excellent pilot. Been flying for a long time now, especially in the biplanes.
I don't know. My mom told me not to trust a man with a pointy hat.
You see me out there with the biplane there. Excellent pilot there.
Who thinks he's going to teach me how to fly?
Yeah.
Well, how about we just watch and find out?
All right, well, he will work on that. Okay, Black Baron, you work on that. Meanwhile, we're going to have to start these airplanes. The pilots are sitting
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Brad Boo used to do that for us. So down on the end, starting a Continental 7-cylinder engine. Again, these were built in Michigan during the war. I know Continental is down in Alabama now. But in the war, all car manufacturing came to a stop. And we started building airplanes and tanks and engines and everything else. Keith, are you ready to start? 7 cylinders, 670 cubic inches, fixed pitch propeller, same engine, and the Waco UPF-7 YPT-14, Chuck Tippett. Dave Conn, remember this airplane? We'll be doing some terrific basic aerobatics in just a few minutes. Clear
prop, Dave.
John Weyrich, same engine. Blue and Yellow Army Air Corps. Rick Conn, Captain Conn. You got a picture to fly on that one? On the end. We'll work on that. Whatever you do, Baron, don't mess with the tail. Don't touch the airplane, Baron. No, you guys don't do that. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh,
I told you. Dave Brown, number 03. John Potock, number 8, Waco UPF-7. Now, Dave Brown has had this airplane out here for 21 years. It's going to be going to Ohio for restoration. This is his last flight here, I guess, this year.
Right. This is one of the highest time Stearmans that our mechanic has ever seen. It's military time and it's crop dusting time, and the time that we put on it, about 4,000 hours, it's well over 10,000 hours. It was restored many times, before that. But so it's going to get all new fabric and paint, and it's completely different when we get it back.
That's Joe Bender doing the flying in that. He took his first airplane ride out here, and now he's walking the wings and flying aerobatics, and he's the vice president.
Joe took his first airplane ride in Stearman 03 many years ago as a teenager, got his pilot's license, and now he's out here flying, and so it's only fitting that he does the last air show in the airplane today, and I'm really proud of that.
That's Dave Brown. Now he has another Stearman, which is not on the line. It's at Warrenton Brown Aviation. During the week, you can get a ride in an open cockpit biplane at our airport right over the trees, Warrenton Fauquier Airport. That's our local airport. We're watching a reenactment of a taxiing formation from World War II. This took place thousands and thousands of times throughout the country in World War II. See that nice two formations? Now the airplanes towards the rear will take off in the front. And we're going to do an engine run-up in just a minute and check the magnetos. We'll talk about that. Don't worry, the skydive airplane, Jim Shortbody, is not going to descend until we have all the airplanes up. And I'll give you an advance warning on this. Okay, to your right is the north, to your left the south. That's runway 04, runway 22, 04, 22. Two magnetos per engine, 2 spark plugs per cylinder. Engines designed literally 100 years ago. Is that amazing or what? The signal panel being set up out here by the jump crew. You can see the wind's blowing pretty much right from the south. So you always take off and land into the wind. That way you have air flowing. I didn't get the chance to come out here earlier, but we'll talk our way through it. You want air flowing over the wings, which gives you lift. The control surfaces, ailerons, rudder, and elevator, all the way back to Glenn Curtis's designs over 100 years ago. But when an aileron, which banks the airplane just like you lean a motorcycle, if you're sitting in the cockpit, the right hand is on the control stick. I want to bank to the right. I push the stick to the right. These ailerons will come up, which causes negative lift on that wing, and it'll go down. And that's the way the control surfaces work. All 3 of them. 2 magnetos, you run it up to 1700 RPM. Check your left and right. It'll run on 1. Okay, make a video. I'll be quiet. Formation takeoff.
Yeah!
Juan's got some stirring music for you.
Yeah!
Yes, they're moving around through the air a bit because it's a little bumpy, but still worth taking an airplane ride. Second formation. Now the trick is not to get behind and underneath the airplane in front of you, because you'll get wake turbulence or prop wash, as it's known. And that will throw you out of the air. All right, eyes up. Jim Shore.